Hello, this is T Chapman 500 with another Zeepkist video, and in this video, I'm going to build a track with an author time that can only be beat by a steering wheel. And no, I'm not joking about that. So I've got the starting point for this track done. So we start way up here. By the time we get to this checkpoint, which also switches us to first person view, we will be traveling at the maximum speed. Now, right now, I just have 2 checkpoints. The other checkpoint is way down here. It's going to be the last checkpoint. And what you're going to have to do is line up the car in such a way that you go from this checkpoint to the finish at maximum speed. Now, because you're going to be coming at this checkpoint from an angle, you're going to need to be pointed just ever so slightly in the opposite direction in order to line up to hit the finish from this checkpoint. So here's what it looks like if you don't have any input. Notice how it kind of looks like we're going backwards. If we go just by the pavement texture, I'd say we were going backwards. Now these checkpoints are half scale, but I think I might need to do it at full scale because I'm not really sure that it's even gonna be possible to hit these checkpoints at full speed with a controller. And I kind of want it to be possible. Unique, if you're watching this video, can we have these settings persist between test runs? Alright, and that'll probably be the last checkpoint. Let's see how this works. Nailed it! Okay. We didn't use up nearly as much space as I thought we would. I think I'll move this checkpoint over to, say, about here, and insert another checkpoint about here. So now it's been validated with a wheel. I'm going to save it. I'm going to unplug the wheel and see what happens with the keyboard. Actually, first, let's just go straight. What could possibly go wrong? Yep, just as I suspected, crashed into the other checkpoint. Actually, this isn't as hard with the keyboard as I thought it was. Gonna be. 584. Alright, so I've had a bit of time to think about this problem, and, well, best way to solve this problem is to, first off, start over. So, first thing I'm gonna do is delete, say, this piece and this piece. Move that up there. We're gonna add this piece, which actually is not exactly what I was looking for. We're gonna use this piece instead. Alright, now we're just gonna do the little test run and see how fast we get by the time we fly off the track. By the way, I've got no controller plugged in, so we should be able... Alright, I took out too many straight pieces. Let's try this. Yeah, I definitely want to make sure we are at full speed by the time we get onto the flat section of track, although there should be a little bit of drag to slow us down. Yeah. Alright, I'll consider that full speed. And now we'll work on the other stuff. Alright, I think I've got something going. So basically what I've decided is to increase the amount of steering input that's required. But it's still gonna require some fine tuning. And the bigger your fine tuning adjustments are, the more speed you lose. You didn't see that. Yep, little bit of fine tuning, little bit of back and forth, but hopefully a slow back and forth. Well, not that it matters for the centering speed anyways. Why can't I do this and commentate at the same time? Alright, yeah. So, right about where that podium is where we need to start doing a little bit more than a single direction. Why? Who made this track so difficult? Alright, 576. Alright, now all I have to do is wait a few days and hope that my record doesn't get beat by a second. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next video. This is T Chapman 500 signing off.